Okay, this is a fast blast, and just doing a shout out. This is a wonderful newspaper. It's called The Light newspaper. Really is something to support independent journalism. That's one of the editions. And this is another one. The Light newspaper, independent journalism, and supporting independent journalism and reporting. And like good independent journalism, it should be holding the various parties concerned to account. And if they've done anything wrong or they're lying to us, they should be held to account. Or if they're telling the truth and we need to get that information, that's a good thing. Okay, we're now got a schedule for the BASES2025 summer seminars. This is the first schedule. It's dated Saturday the 3rd of May, as today's date is. We will be starting the BASES Project 2025 seminars will be at the Bouverie Hall in Pewsey, and that's SN9 or some bloody place. Anyway, it's halfway between Marlborough and Devizes, and it's the venue that we've been using for the last 12 years. So I'll be starting, I'll be doing a number of talks in the United States and also around England, and I think it's time that I was quite shocked when one of my colleagues who's been fronting BASES for quite some time at various conferences hasn't a clue what the hell I've been doing and has no idea of the subject matter of most of the material that we're actually producing. So I've decided to do a 2-hour presentation. I'm going to be opening at 10 o'clock. The conference on Saturday the 28th, the 27th, the 28th and 29th will be opening at, doors open 9:30. I'll be on for 2 hours with a 15-minute break in the middle, and I'll be doing what's called a BASES Actual. I'll be explaining an awful lot of the things that BASES was about, how it started, for those who have no idea where the BASES project came from, what's involved. We'll then have lunch from 12:30 to 2. There's a number of venues in Pewsey which are very, very good. And then from 2 o'clock till 3, we'll be having a legal law type of a person. He's called Alan of Salisbury, and the fact that he's using that kind of phraseology for his name should give you some idea of where it's coming from. There's an awful lot of things which are happening on the legal front, and again, I'm probably using the wrong terms, but we'll let him talk about all that. A lot of very important judgments have been made in various courts. Then at 3:30 until 5:30, we've got Kerry Cassidy from Project Camelot, and she'll be delivering her presentation. And then we're going to have a sort of an ad hoc round table where she'll be interviewing people who happen to be in the hall in a round table type of a format. And we hope to have that live on Project Camelot and also BASES TV on Facebook. Now, because of the way things are going to be happening, the online show, we're not going to be producing a live mix. What we're going to be doing is we're just going to be doing a multicam record and doing that later. So the live stream probably will have very restricted, you're getting it for free, so you're just going to get a wide shot. Okay, unless you want to donate to the BASES project, and we're never going to say no to donations, and you can do that on the basesproject.org, and there is a donations page to that. I think BASES TV has got a donation button. That's basestv.org and basestv.com. On the Sunday, we're going to focus primarily on healing and therapies. So this is going to be all about the wisdom of energies which heal and deal with our electrical and spiritual, emotional stuff. It's a Sunday after all. So we're going to have a second go with Peter Aziz from Thailand. He's a shaman. He's got very detailed experiences on a whole variety of global belief systems, and he's got a lot of insights into that. So he'll go live for an hour from 10:30 until 11:30. We will then have another wonderful chat with talk with Jill Kirkham. Jill Kirkham is on her own experiential evolution, and and she'll be one of the wise women of the day. We'll then have a lunch, and then we have Andrea Fawkes, and she'll be doing an hour just to kick off after lunch. And then we have Miriam Janssen from Holland, and she's been doing an awful lot of very incisive talks on her site. I think she's got quite a few up now for several years now. And we're then going to have Lucy Wyatt. She's been doing a great deal of incisive chats and informed debates, and again, it's a new platform. I don't know what it is. I've just had blanked on it. So that's going to be the day. It's going to be a day of wisdom and informed information. Right. Now, I've been holding on this immediate press release by Peter Paget for quite some time. I've been having a few chats on this, so I'm going to read this. This is very detailed, and essentially it's we're talking about non-human intelligence here, and just quickly going through his bio, just so you get. We also have the 60th anniversary of the Warminster thing. That's happening in the middle of August. Peter gave a very incisive series of talks at the Warminster 50th anniversary of the Warminster thing, which I recorded four sections on, and that's very, very important stuff. Very, very important indeed. Effectively whistleblowing and disclosing. So Peter Paget can be found at peterpaget2012@yahoo.co.uk. Peter Paget is an intelligence insider, author, and interdimensional liaison. Marks over 60 years of service in the United Kingdom. Note the term interdimensional liaison. London, UK, 19th of April. This is dated 19th of April 2025. British intelligence advisor, author, and scientific futurist Peter Paget is announcing a renewed public commitment to national service, technological evolution, and the expansion of human awareness. With more than 6 decades of experience advising Her Majesty's government and working alongside top-tier defence and intelligence communities, Peter continues to provide critical insights into subjects that transcend conventional understanding. Again, this is basically a disclosure situation here. Peter Paget's distinguished career includes advising the UK Cabinet Office, Ministry of Defence, and various high-level governmental and scientific bodies. He has played a behind-the-scenes role in strategic defence initiatives, focusing particularly on non-conventional technologies, national security anomalies, and you can think what that might be, and unexplained aerial phenomena. As both a consultant and an independent researcher, Paget has bridged the gap between classified intelligence operations and public discourse, and that's what this is. Throughout his life, Paget has been deeply involved in the investigation of advanced physics and consciousness sciences, including scalar energy systems, quantum field interactions, and the mechanisms behind quantum locking and UAP propulsion systems. Okay, pay attention to these phrases. Quantum field interactions and the mechanisms behind quantum locking and UAP propulsion systems. He is one of the few researchers publicly linking these scientific breakthroughs to interactions with non-human intelligences. That's NHIs. That's a new phrase, NHI, non-human intelligence. Okay, Paget, he has been deeply involved in investigation. I've just read that. Okay, so Paget is perhaps best known to the public through his books, including the seminal The Welsh Triangle Revisited. Now, he's had to republish that. The Ministry of Defence essentially banned it by buying all available copies up when it was originally released. That's The Welsh Triangle, which investigates a cluster of mysterious UFO sightings and paranormal events in Wales and The Secret Life of a Spook. That was his most recent book, a candid memoir offering rare insight into the real-life experiences of a British intelligence insider. His works have earned him a respected voice in the fields of ufology, intelligence studies, and frontier science. I think we've got to really pay attention to what those phrases were. A unique feature of Paget's work is his claim of continuous access to NHI entities, that's non-human intelligence entities, beings of higher intelligence and interdimensional origin. He describes his role not only as an analyst of unusual phenomena, but also a communicator between human institutions and non-human entities, offering guidance to both parties in the pursuit of planetary harmony and survival. His current mission is twofold. One, to assist the evolution of human consciousness through public education, truth-telling, and spiritual scientific integration. To support the continuity on life and the second is to support the continuity of life on Earth by helping governments and citizens alike prepare for deeper cosmic integration and technological transformation. This is important. Peter Paget remains an active speaker, consultant, and author, working to expand the public's understanding of the hidden systems that influence both our geopolitical landscape and our collective spiritual trajectory. For interviews, collaborations, or future inquiries, please contact Peter Paget directly at peterpaget2012@yahoo.co.uk. He has a number of publications on Amazon. You can get those on Amazon. And that's it for now. Well, after reading all that, I think it's fair to say this is a statement by a scientific advisor to the government and high-level scientific sources saying very straightforward, we're dealing with interdimensional non-human intelligences. The British government is saying through this advisor, Peter Paget, that they are engaged with non-human intelligences and interdimensional non-human intelligences. This is a disclosure statement released by Peter Paget on the 22nd of April. That's my assessment of it. You may have other views. That's it for now.